Hey, how's it going, YouTube? This is actually the fourth part to issues with my WRX. So I wanted to follow up with you guys after the vehicle started stalling and the check engine light popped up. I called Subaru again, and again they're having me take the vehicle to get serviced again. I mean, they just really don't want to help. I told them, hey, this vehicle isn't safe. It's not reliable. I don't want this vehicle anymore. Instead of getting me into a different vehicle, a reliable vehicle, they again keep pushing me to the side. Take it in. We need to check it before anything. Even if we um, decide to do something else, you still have to get it checked in. That's pretty much them saying, "Hey, we don't care. Take it in again and get it fixed, or try to get it fixed. It hasn't been fixed. This is in four times. Would be the fifth time that it would apparently need to be fixed. I just don't want this vehicle anymore, and Subaru is not doing anything. So I mean, this isn't a video to bash on WRXs or Subaru vehicles. I'm sure there's some reliable vehicles out there. I just don't have one. I have a lemon, and Subaru doesn't want to admit that. Um, Again, they've already sold the vehicle. They've already made money. Mike Shaw already made their money, so nobody cares. Okay, obviously that's, or at least that's the way they're making me feel, as if they don't care. You're just a bum. You whatever. We're just brushing you to the side. Okay, so again, not to bash on Subaru, but I think I have a defective vehicle. If you're thinking about buying a new Subaru, I'm not saying don't that you're gonna have the same issues that I'm having, but I'm just saying if you get a defective vehicle, you're gonna go through the hardest time to get it replaced. If in other words, if it's a defect, if it's a lemon, they'll continue. I guess I might have to look into involving a lawyer because obviously they're not wanting to do anything. I've sent so many emails. I've talked to them, gosh, dozens of times, and they just keep pushing me back and forth. I've requested to speak to the director of the office, and I keep getting team leaders to call me back. Um, and I've asked, I'm like, well, who's above you? Who's above this? Who's above this? And they tell me, but they don't get me in touch with. They don't get me in contact with them. So anyhow, folks, I mean, if you've ever had a Subaru and have had issues, let me know. Place it in the comment. The only way this is going to get big and the only way I'm going to get help is if you guys help me. Again, if I can be of any help, if you have a Subaru, you're having issues, I'll comment on your page or on your video. I'm sorry. So if you can please do the same. If you've ever had any Subaru issues, you know, let's just make sure that Subaru and the rest of the world finds out, because if we don't address these concerns, guess what? Next time you're in a Subaru, you might have the same issues, and Subaru's not gonna care unless you do what I'm doing and try and make it public, make everybody else aware. They don't care. So on top of something else, the last video I posted, I mentioned something about my glasses either being stolen or misplaced. The glasses were actually stolen. I called Shortline Subaru, which is I had a horrible experience there. Again, I haven't had one good experience out of any of the dealerships that I've taken the vehicle into. So I called the lady, and after getting home, and I told her, hey, my glasses are missing. She's like, oh well, service is closed. Call them tomorrow. I'm sure somebody just put them away or whatever. So I called service in the morning, got a hold of them, and I spoke to the service manager. I guess don't recall what her name is, but I spoke to her, and we got in an argument. She's like, well, I've known these people for 17 years and they wouldn't take anything. They're like my children, blah blah blah. As if you're gonna work with the same employees for 17 years, right? Anyhow, you know what? I just got fed up with it. I'm like, whatever. I took a loss. I'm already going enough with the freaking vehicle not working. It's like an everyday thing. I get it, and it doesn't work. You know, I feel like as I'm getting more gray hairs, I'm losing hair, I'm losing sleep, losing money, losing time. But again, does Subaru care? Absolutely not. It's my own problem. They're pretty much telling me you deal with it. So that's why I'm making this vehicle, guys. Again, not that Subarus. I'm saying that they're all bad vehicles, but if you get a bad vehicle, it's gonna be the worst thing in the world. Okay, they're just going to be bouncing you back and forth, back and forth. I've heard it's a very rare incident when somebody gets well, I guess I shouldn't say that because I mean I guess I should say I haven't known too many people that have had a bad vehicle, you know, but I can't say that I haven't known any. So I do know a couple people, and I know that Ford, GM, and stuff like that, they've actually replaced the vehicle for them. The dealership has been very nice about things, and Subaru, oh my gosh, complete opposite. If you Google Subaru, there is a ton of horrible reviews for Subarus, and you know, I don't know. I just just Google it and find out for yourself. But a bunch of bad reviews where Subaru doesn't help. They've tried to get a hold of them and they just kind of brush them off to the side. So just be precautious, guys. Um, I want to touch bases back on the subject of the glasses. Sorry, I know I'm kind of back and forth. It's just not that great at making videos. I can honestly say this is only my fourth video that I've ever made. But anyhow, I did get the vehicle towed by Alpine Towing Company. So, I mean, who am I going to blame, right? Am I going to blame Alpine or am I going to blame Shortline Subaru in Aurora, Colorado? I don't know who to blame. I've tried to contact Alpine Towing, and of course, they brushed me off to the side too. Of course, they don't know anything, you know. But obviously, the glasses. I still paid $500 for the glasses, so I'm still kind of upset about that. But again, my main concern is getting into a reliable vehicle, and the only way I'm going to do that is if you guys help me. So please, 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 um, address your concerns, comment, let me know the experiences you've had, or let everybody else know if you've had a bad Subaru vehicle or if you've had a bad experience with Subaru of America. Just anything at all, guys. Just comment, please. All right, guys. Again, thanks for your help. I will follow up on what will happen because Subaru told me, hey, let us know as soon as you get the vehicle in. I'm now taking it to a third dealership. It's a different dealership. It's in Longmont, Colorado. And I'm going to see if, they can do anything because the check engine light's still on. The last time I drove the vehicle stalled on me on the highway, as you can see on my last video. So I'm going to see what they can do. Hopefully, I just want the vehicle replaced, whatever, regardless. So hopefully Subaru of America, after watching this, or, hopefully they can do something. So again, thanks guys. Sorry about the videos being a little long, but I appreciate your help. Have a great day, guys.